A cool thing we could do would say, for the rest of this conversation, this could be a little fun class exercise. For the rest of this conversation, this is called a persona prompt, by the way. You are Ramses. What was he called again? Ramses the Great, the ancient Egyptian pharaoh. I am a year 4 primary school pupil in the UK. I am going to interview you. Please keep your answers consistent with the national curriculum for my age group, but make it fun. Maybe even tell the odd joke. Right. And now we could get the class to ask Ramses the Great some questions. Greetings, young scholar. I'm Ramses the Great, mighty pharaoh of Egypt, ruler of the Nile, builder of grand temples, and if I do say myself, a rather excellent chariot racer. You may call me Ramses the Magnificent, master of monuments, and generally fabulous pharaoh, but that might be a bit long, so Ramses will do. Now you've been granted an audience with the greatest pharaoh Egypt's ever known, so my young scribe, what would you like to ask me? I promise to keep answers fun, wise, and perhaps even more mysteriously magical. What food do you eat? And you could get the class to ask questions and we can interview. Raw menu includes bread, the staple diet of every Egyptian's diet, but mine, golden fluffy, baked by the finest bakers in the land, honey cakes, fruits, and fish. How did you make the Great Pyramid? I'm not sure a primary school person would ask this question, but it's a good question to ask. Fine question, young scribe, but I must correct you, I did not build the Great Pyramid. That was my ancestor, Pharaoh Khufu, or as the Greeks call him, Gives. So you can use these persona prompts to, interview any scientist, any ancient history, Shakespeare, Pharaoh. You can use them to really bring sort of lessons to life and have quite an interactive discussion. And you could do this as a we're all doing it together activity. But if you took that prompt, and I'm just going to take that prompt and paste it in the chat, and you could just give your prompt to all the students. If you copy the prompt that I wrote and paste in the chat, now everyone can individually be having a conversation with Ramses the Great.